Understand, don't lose focus. We are right now discussing the general signs that will indicate the general situation and circumstances prevailing or present when the Imam comes. The first Imam says, one of the things that will definitely take place in the era leading up to the arrival of the 12th Imam is there will be a flow, an influx, an increase, a huge number of false Imams coming up and claiming to be the Imams. A lot of false Imams will come up. Now when the false Imam comes up, there are two issues. One is the false Imam coming up, one. Second, how to react when this false Imam comes. Two dangers. The Imam says, before the arrival of the 12th Imam, you will see in the lead up to the arrival, a lot of false claimants to the Imamat would come. And this is very understandable. Because the Imamat has been something that has been emphasized right from the time of the Holy Prophet. And all the Bani Umayyah and all the Bani al-Abbas were waiting for the 12th one to come, so that they could control this man who was going to come as the 12th Imam. Tradition says, nearing to the arrival of the 12th Imam, there will be an outflow of false Imams. Now, problem when these false Imams comes is this, that when these false Imams come, there will be numerous ones. Ordinary people are waiting for the 12th Imam. Every time after Salat, Allahumma ajil li waliyik al-faraj. Oh Allah, hasten the reappearance. Somebody stands up and claims, I am the 12th Imam. These laymen, not knowing the personality of this person, look at the problem that it could arise. And why it is so important to gain the ma'rifat of the 12th Imam. This person would understand, would realize person has claimed, I am the 12th Imam. He doesn't know the surroundings, the circumstances that lead up to the arrival of the 12th Imam. What are the characteristics of the 12th Imam? So somebody claims he knows the 12th Imam is going to come. Somebody claims, develops a following. He says that is the 12th Imam, I'm going to follow him. He begins to follow. After some time realizes, no, he's not an Imam. He backs out, fingers burned. Second time, after some time, another Imam will come. This is tradition saying, lot of Imams will come, false Imams will come before the arrival of the actual, real, authentic Imam. Second time, he will claim, somebody would claim, this person would follow. Again he would realize, I burnt my fingers, this is the wrong one. Once bitten, twice shy, but this is such an important thing. He says, no, I would want to be making an effort to follow the second one. Again he would realize he's burnt his fingers. 3 times, 4 times. What will happen to this man? What will happen to this man? He's saying, what is this? Every person that comes as an Imam comes out to be a false Imam. Every person claims to be an Imam comes to be a false Imam. I've got nothing to do with this Imamat. I will sit and do my Salat, my Psalm, and leave all the affairs afterwards, whatever happens. When the real Imam comes, this person turns back. This is the reason these false Imams become a problem. The Imam says, when so many false Imams comes, Mu'mineen will just turn away from Imamat. And he says, what nonsense is this Imamat? Why do you think it has been said that in the ghaibat of the Imam, only those individuals whose hearts have been protected by God will not waver away from the real Imam? One of the things which will cause the wavering away of people from the real Imam is this: not knowing about the 12th Imam, not knowing the circumstances leading up to the 12th Imam, not bothering to know what this 12th Imam would come with and stand for. Every Tom, Dick and Harry that would come, they would take him as an Imam, to such an extent that every time they would burn their fingers, they would say, we don't want this Imam now. Moments you say, I don't want this Imam, and the real Imam comes, and a person backs off, that is eternal perdition. At the time of the 12th Imam, then there is no turning back. With every Imam, you had a subsequent Imam in which you could turn back and seek forgiveness. After the 12th, there is nobody. So if somebody messes up at that time, that is finished. Khalas. More 12th Imam. And this is the point that is said, that if somebody messes up in understanding the ma'rifat of the 12th Imam, why do you think the Holy Prophet says, Man mata wa lam ya'rif imam zamanihi mata maytat al-jahiliyyah? If somebody dies without knowing his Imam, he's died the death of a kafir. If so many false Imam comes and this person turns away from Imamat, he's died the death of a kafir. There is no salvation.